Hi everyone! Today we're going to learn how to play Big Jim Begins Roll-o-Rama Dice Game by University Games. Be the first player to earn 10 points from completed story cards and you're the winner. To set up the game, shuffle the story cards and deal 2 cards to each player. Then place the remaining story cards face down in the middle of the play area to form a draw pile. Place the character dice and the dice cup by the draw pile. The youngest player starts the game by rolling the dice using the dice cup. At the same time, all players look at the roll of dice and pick up 1 die at a time that matches the character on their story card. If a player has completed a story card, they should do the following. 1. Remove all matching die from the completed story card and return them to the dice cup. 2. Place their story card to the side to start a score pile, and finally, for each completed story card, a player draws a new card from the draw pile, ensuring they always have 2 cards in play. Remember, dice can be moved and rearranged between a player's story cards at any time to help complete a card. If Dogman's police badge appears on a die, it is considered a wild and can represent any character on a player's story card. If a Roll-o-Rama appears on the die, the first player to grab and shout Roll-o-Rama gets to re-roll all unused die in the play area. Once the player re-rolls, that player then collects any die that matches the character card on their story card. Once that player has collected all matching dice, all other players race to collect any remaining dice that match their story cards. Remember, if other players placed dice on their story card before the Roll-o-Rama was called out, then those players get to keep those dice on their story card during the Roll-o-Rama. At the end of the turn, the player to the left of the first roller gathers the remaining dice and places them into the dice cup and rolls for their turn. When all players have had a chance to roll the dice, the round is now over. Players must now place all story cards without a dice onto the discard pile. Keep any story cards that have at least 1 die on them, and draw a new story card from the draw pile, so players begin the next round with 2 cards. In the case that all dice have been placed on story cards before players have a chance to roll, the round ends immediately. Each player then discards 1 story card of their choice and returns any die on that story card to the dice cup and draws a new story card. Then the next player can roll to start the next round. Each character space on a story card is worth 1 point. The first player to 10 points is the winner. And that's how you play Dogman Big Jim Begins by University Games.